Hello, everyone. I don't really feel like standing much on ceremony, so we are just going to jump right in. Let's transition over. If you give me a moment, though, I'm going to turn off the cursor on that. All right. Anyway, um, here we see Aloy aiming an arrow at the head of Co, who thinks he is Dead Pharaoh Reborn. But we have been charged to explore Thebes, the grave of Dead Pharaoh, the man who destroyed the world by creating self-replicating robots that use converted
Pharaoh's
biofuel.
visage, a monument to greatness.
Fuel. Converted biomass into biofuels. That's what Blaze is, by the way, in the game.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
I promised last time that we would talk about the story of Thebes as we went through it. In effect, Thebes is Pharaoh's end times bunker, the one by which he
Wonder if Pharaoh had a footpath.
planned to live out the end times. As we go through these
Discussion of your
data logs, you slowly build the story of
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
how
I'll
Pharaoh
explain
was a
everything.
megalomaniac till the end. And kind of
Those certainly look threatening.
statues, the guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just us then.
and he left some scarabs behind to guard his domain, which are called corruptors here because they override the programming on other machines and make them evil. That's plot points from the first game. What are they weak to in this game? Fire.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviner than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
As I was saying, Faro remains a megalomaniac. He came in here with basically a harem, a doctor who specialized in anti-aging treatments, and the doctor's daughter. Most of these data points are from the perspective of said doctor's daughter. Oh, he also came in with a priest. And as we go through the data points, it seems like the harem... The priest dies first, mysteriously. and then
What is that?
the harem start dying one by one.
Flaming throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, Co. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her? Scan the device, if you will.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Faro used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Faro.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await. Is that a small office for a minor function?
So that data point right there tells us what he did. He had his doctor install basically off switches in the heads of literally everyone who came in there. And as he started losing his sanity and people started disagreeing with him on minor things, he would just have them dead.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
I am looking for an vent I can go through, probably.
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Came in on his feet. Came around.
Hurry! Break it open!
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch onto.
There it is.
Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. Open that door! She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somto's dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life. And this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Sometimes said the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Faro's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Ed Faro is still alive. I haven't put it together yet. And from the earlier one, there's the reactor is hooked into his biometrics, such that if he ever dies, this whole place melts down.
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Faro has it rigged to melt down.
Kill them too. No witnesses.
I'll take her out! How is she doing that? You all right? These are our land! Ah!
this is my war crimes machine.
Where'd they go?
I think the Sun Scourge was my warrior bow that did bonus fire damage. Inventory weapons. Harge's Bane. Okay, it's my fire one.
We won't surrender, Outlander!
Oops. Should have been watching my health. Could have tapped you more often. Oh, actually, let us see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, maybe we'll have that next stream. Okay, so these guys like using fire. Means inventory, Harge's Bane. I would like you to have more instant burning chance. Harge's Bane, whip down, outfits. What do we have that is fire resistant? They're making me wear so bad ring, but I can on. Nora Lookout is my favorite. Yeah, this is in general the one I like. Oh, it doesn't. Am I really not allowed to change tone outside? That would make sense, I guess. Oh, Alpha did some plasma. this one. Oh, I think Alva got him. Oh.
Faro rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Oh. There we go. Just take their payoff, and they're not gonna need it. But I should now be able to change up, right? Please tell me. Oh, rude. I guess I'm stuck in the rings until Thebes is done. Oof. What happens around? Let's see if I can do this in stealth. Skills, stalker, so it's infiltrator, stealth stalker. Oh. Bye, Alva. And I'm no longer in stealth.
Hurry, sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
Ooh, rough way to go. Oof. Somehow Aloy survives that.
Get over there!
We have no choice.
Finish the hostile!
Jump, board it. And we're out. With only 2 deaths? Not bad for Ultrahard.
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland.
Where's my blessed Russia?
But where's the CO?
Yeah.
He's gone.
Other
I
room
guess you
has
could
my
say
water
he
bottle.
gave his life to help
And it
us
might be
attain the
empty by
secrets
now.
of Thebes.
I was thinking from it while I was doing my puzzle earlier.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all of the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall.
Yeah, you can see the path I took. Anyway, let's return to the base. Oh, I wanted to do this. Days aims. Thebes is complete. See if we can get Gemini done. And hopefully. There. Transition. Base is up there. I fast traveled straight to the base instead of to the campfire outside. That was silly. Gaia is upstairs. No.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
I could Varrogate though we showed she had
Sounds.
and it guide the most
We have to.
no. So one and T bro
Okay. I'll take care of. I'll neither look.
I'm sending the date my people made when you see them and once again.
We're not gonna. I need to get going.
Right. That means we'll be
Aloy, we've been briefed and are ready. I've been... She mentioned that. I was wondering.
You want to make.
Yes. Gaia, and if I can get... She believes the...
They're ancient.
I am not as...
It might be. We were.
I see.
It's.
By the...
I have to.
Then do...
I'll call you when I. We'll get what you.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm going to rework our goals to Thebes. The armies. Then we'll do the land gods. Then we'll do Gemini. So let's finish up our mega clearance. Is up here. Oh, I just turned back because it hadn't rendered the circle.
Aloy.
Oh no, I didn't want to skip that. No.
Aloy.
I know.
As you wit.
I'll be on.
I am so sorry. Alright, let's do Catalo's farm quest first. Base. And I have enough fast travel packs, but I'm not going to go to the campfire for that.
Around here. Looks where Catalo's in. Hey, Catalo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
Aloy. I
I need
appreciate
to change
you
out of Sobeck's
here.
payments.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
All just for 5.
Machines. They're scrapping this.
Here's the one I was using. It's the normal one I dyed green. This one. I normally wear the moral lookout.
Vectors for parts.
That's better.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice. Battle it is.
It's looking to get some valor points, but oh, Shellwalker, nice. I don't think I've actually fought a Shellwalker in this playthrough. I don't really want to, considering they have the shield and the lightning gun. And in we go! Whee!
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe.
Catallo.
Yeah.
Enemies up ahead.
Oh, I don't think I've read this. While we're keeping it distracted for me while I run away to the actual objective. If I could remember where it was, that would be nice. So it's back. Got it.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Guy was talking about.
Faro mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
Not manufacturing console. Probably one of
I
these.
think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
For the fallen marshals!
This one's taking more damage, so if I can get rid of it, that's less damage coming at me. exploding on that. Let me shoot your weak spot. It didn't let me shoot the flat point. Let me shoot the last point. There we go. Okay, so let's put on the shields. That's under survivors. Yeah.
We'll have to finish them! End them!
I mean, for obvious reasons, this fight is harder than I remember, but... I did not do the game on story mode, but it was not ultra hard. And I'm out of volatile sludge for the acid arrows.
Now you fall! It's corroding! It is there again!
We need to finish up and get out. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
It's on to me.
Fight with honor!
Thanks, Katala. I can see why he's Archive of Our Own's favorite companion for Aloy. Especially before the DLC came out, but
I need to search the entire floor.
yeah. Very useful because he's willing to run right into combat.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Where is this vent you saw? Hitting this.
How many of the components are in there?
That's a lot of core and upper body strength there. I do appreciate that vents always go exactly where Aloy needs to go. Makes it hard to get lost in that.
Somewhere.
One left an acid trap in a chest inside this hold. Is there modern stuff in here?
Gotcha.
Oh.
I should go back and give these to
There's
Katala.
stuff I actually need. Fire Gleam.
They're looking for me.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around.
Will
in case there's any
Katala's
uses.
new arm
Very
have a
well.
vibrating?
I look forward to putting what we found to good use.
No, for
10.
devastating attacks. I have to get to a stash and refresh my everything. which thankfully does mean base. Or I could see about going somewhere that... So... Nah, we'll talk to the fellow with the base and close out this quest line. It's not that. Here's the campfire. Oh, we just wait here. Follow base, he's gonna be in the games room.
I'm at your disposal.
You wanted...
Indeed.
Okay.
Not how. Right where the river...
Sure.
You'll see when we...
Then I'll let you...
You have my...
Like I...
May the...
I thought I felt the snow chill.
There's a Tanakh settlement down here where the campfire is, and yet none of them think to question Aloy just gliding down from a hole in the mountain.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
I don't have this campfire, I do not have that campfire. Let's go to the one next to it. The shelter's gonna have a... Yes, I recognize that's close, but I want to go to the shelter, actually, because it's a stash for me to use. Or at least they generally do. I want refill on some supplies.
Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to test. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Sorry, just changing the stream title again.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
What is Halo doing?
Alright, talk to me, Katalo.
I wish to test the arm on that.
Is it a fire claw? Crossclaw?
It has been
Scrapper.
alive for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan.
Scrounger, actually, I think.
But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Dock or box? Whoa! One shot. I might have been an apple, I'm not sure. This is Thebes in front of us.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
This is indeed at full home. One death. Just an instant death right at the start. Being dumb. That took us, what, 7 minutes? 8 minutes?
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
we're gonna do Zoe's quest line. I don't really have campfires near any of these. This one's my closest one. I also need to go to a merchant and trade some of my newly found valuables away. There is at least a lot of medicinal scavengers in this area. A rock. I need one of those. I used some. This is one cinnabar sets. If I can get to what I need faster, I'll be more likely to use these. But I don't really use these either. Actually, probably should. But I'm not here. Put cleanse potions here. Small, large. Medium way over here. That's fine. I now have far fewer to cycle through to look for what I want.
Two dead Utaru and the land god shrine. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around. Could hit it with acid. There's the land god. I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
Acid and purge water. Said I have some acid. But I want to take care of the big Ravager first. good. The only reason ever not to take out a weak enemy is that you think you can take out the bigger one first, or it's so weak it literally cannot possibly damage you. Hitting it in the leg, even if it is slightly accidentally that I managed to do that, I got it. Bonus knockout.
That's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
What a key.
Uh-oh. Ready for anything now?
Just like Stormbird fights, they're so hard. So even though these are the thrusters that let the thing fly, I've seen it fly with the two of them on the same wing missing. Which means when Hephaestus designed this thing, he gave it double redundancy. 3 on each wing. Okay, so maybe not full double redundancy, but there's definitely a lot of those you can knock off and it will still be able to fly. That's I do have a blow blast sharp drop though. Now that it's building up plasma, I can deal a whole bunch of damage to it. Then it gets a bigger plasma burst.
Let's try this again. Nice and easy. 1 down, 2 to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people.
Once again, updating the stream information.
Got them. But I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
I get the feeling this is going to be a stealth section.
Land god must be down there somewhere. There. One of the land god shrines. Zoe said this one sank in a nearby lake. Stay away from that snap maw. I think the land god isn't going to
Ow. Wow, that peeked out the mic. I really need to get an easier mute button. There's one on the mic, but it
Another land god dealt with.
makes very loud
Hey, Zoe.
sounds. I
Aloy,
didn't
how
use
goes
that.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate so in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Is this Bryce Canyon National Park? This is set in Vegas. It's the old game that's set in Utah, right? Because I know we explore Zion. Yellowstone is DLC for the old game, and then Zion's the original one. Oh no, that's not the famous hammer. That's an antenna. Sky drifters down there. Okay. Fine. I think this one is also a combat check. So we might get through this one and then call it. This game, pretty sure, is set across Nevada and California by virtue of San Francisco. The DLC takes place in Los Angeles. Obviously, Vegas. What other cities up there? There's the Daunt. I think this might canonically be Bryce. I'm actually not sure where Bryce is in. Where? Plainsong. Let me see what Plainsong is supposed to be. Plainsong, Horizon Forbidden West. Western Grand Array. Oh, not an actual place right now. That's from near-Earth asteroid park. I need to get off.
There, up on that ledge. Looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a little flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower.
New game plus cheesing. This is a whole parkour check.
Free from the vines. On the way up there. That's better. Time to get this code installed.
So we might actually be able to start Gemini.
That's the last land god. So, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing from the beginning.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
I don't really feel like doing a relic right now, especially this one, which I think is long. The satellite dishes, apparently used for, according to lore, finding near-Earth asteroids to mine, which, actually, my major in grad school, closely related. Speaking of grad school, I have some homework to do later today. It's not gonna let me.
It's Alba. Before I left landfall, I overheard a couple of navigators talking about a problem with one of our ships. I don't know what's wrong, but it's time for us to sail home.
Oh, she's not in Plainsong, she's just outside of it. I could have gone the whole way there. She's probably at that downed land god right there.
What is she doing to La?
Aloy,
Should we stop?
All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a rebirth sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck. I don't tend to do that hard on hormones before I can override them.
Where? Not be using many of these, so I need to go just open up for self-use. When you're 100%ing the game, do just go and if you see a campfire on the map, just take a little bit of a detour to go grab it. It'll be worth it almost every time. West side, literally just at the slats. 10. Let's go. Gold properties. The land god's done. Main cores. Change stream title.
Snow falling. Well,
this is a combat check that I do have, I believe, the time it will take. Let's go talk to Faro and Beta. Unless they need me to get something, they might.
Aloy,
looks like it's malfunctioning.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
I'm gonna give in.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. I didn't feel it. It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And fight like you can win. You don't have to go on our ship. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Alpha said she had a quest for me.
May we speak?
So we might
Go
be
ahead.
doing Gemini.
What's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
And there's a lot. Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta.
It's called
Oh, this
Leviathan.
quest line.
My
I
people
remember
discovered
this
it
quest
decades
line. I
ago.
didn't enjoy this
A
quest line a
sprawling
lot.
network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed
I mean, it is
old
nice
used it to
for
control flooding,
kind of
but we've never
establishing
gotten it to
Alpha's
work.
perspective
The whole
on the
thing was
world.
shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Faro facility?
No, Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should...
Of course. Before you, it sounded like there...
Not anymore.
To understand.
And, like
I appreciate it.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So,
Are you ready
between
to part for
all
Cauldron
that side
Gemini?
quest stuff I did,
Or we can
Gemini is going to be
if you like.
next time.
I guess I should...
As you said.
I'm gonna go save, so we don't lose any progress we made. We'll play one game of Machine Strike against Aaron. Or, actually, let's go play Machine Strike against someone else. We'll play Aaron Strike here, but most Machine Strike players are pretty close to there. Yeah, sure. This one. Should be Machine Strike right there. Yep, let's play a game of Machine Strike.
Looking for a real challenge? I got all my machine pieces accounted for.
That's not a valid board, they're always rotationally symmetric. It's symmetric along it. Yeah, no, I think it is rotationally symmetric. Yeah, point symmetric around the center.
Good luck. Let's see what you do with just one machine left. Your turn.
So you attack at the end of a move if you haven't sprinted, or you can choose to attack at the start of a move and then complete the move.
Good luck. Okay, I can do this.
If you sprint, you can choose to attack anyway by taking 2 damage.
What now?
Like if I go here, I would take 2 damage to finish that move. Let's just go here, attack.
Look at that.
So I need to kill something that's worth 2, so either of these, not the Grazer.
My turn.
That's just, yeah, I'm gonna get that because I'm gonna hit in its sweet spot right now.
You won. Guess I still have a lot to
7
learn.
victory points or all the enemy's machines. Whichever one happens first. But if you get all the enemy's machines, that's almost always enough victory points.
Let's start. Left you with just one machine, friend. Think you can still win? What'll it be? Look at that. Just one machine left.
Points. So I need to go
What now?
the Grazer and the Burrower. So one of the Grazer and the Burrower, and then one of, so 2 machines, but it cannot be both Grazer and Burrower.
Time for me to step up. Left you with
And
just
then
one
any
machine,
machine
friend.
kill here gets me the win.
Still win? Well played, friend. Enjoy your victory.
And I think if I completely beat him on all his boards, I should get a champion token for it.
Time to get started. That machine is all you have left now. Good luck. You hit armor. Good news for me. Oh, that's my cue.
One, 2, 3. So this 2 and this 3 here would do it for me.
Let's see what you do with just one machine left.
So I can go for either that 3 there, or really either of his others. Yeah, because that's 2, that's 1. And I can just go like that.
Looks like you've
The
won.
3 points I need.
On all my boards. You should keep this then. A worthy prize. I look forward to our next game.
No, it was the arena that awards tons of
Let's play
points.
some machine
This
strike.
one you need to defeat all of the machine strike players and then go up into the champion to get any points from it. I think you might get points from doing the melee pits, but ultra hard, those are going to be quite a bit harder. So we're going to save our game. Bam, that man. Should have ended like 13 seconds earlier. Oh well. We're at 1:49 in the recording. This is stream 6. I have to go through and just remove all of those at some point. But anyway, that'll be it for the day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll return with Gemini next time. And this time we will actually be doing Gemini. There's nothing between us and it unless we decide to do Alva's quest, which I think I might do after Gemini. Bye!